celebrating the life of a Metro Detroit teenager on what would have been her 18th birthday.
A man from Metro Detroit accused of running a sex trafficking operation out of his home is arrested. What we are now learning about the alleged crimes.
After a gorgeous day, temperatures are cooling off, and we do have some frost out there across the state of Michigan. I'll let you know where.
Working for you. Fox 2 News at 10 starts now.
It's been 2 weeks since 17-year-old London Thomas's body was found after she disappeared on April 5th. Hello and welcome to Fox 2 News at 10. I'm Dave Spencer.
And I'm Hilary Golston. This is a case that rocked the community, and tonight family and friends and others who loved her came together to honor her memory. Fox 2's Camille Mary was at that vigil. She joins us live with more. I'm assuming, Camille, it had to have been so emotional.
Yeah, it really was, Hilary. I mean, we're talking about a lot of sadness, but also celebrating the life of this young woman who had such an impact on so many people.
A good kid. It's very sad, and we're going to truly miss her a lot.
Celebrating the life of London Thomas on what would have been her 18th birthday.
It's bittersweet because I know why they're here, but I'm joyful just because I know it's her birthday, and this is what she would have wanted. Any 18-year-old would have loved this.
She wanted it to be big. She wanted everybody to come out for her.
London Thomas vanished last month. After 3 weeks of worry and uncertainty, Thomas's body was found in Southfield. Saturday, after her burial, family and friends gathered in a park in Redford to honor her and remember her.
It's been a very challenging day. However, just hold on to our faith in God, and just it's a lot of family, so a lot of support, so it makes it a lot easier to deal with.
London had a beautiful laugh, a beautiful smile. She was an all-around beautiful person.
She loved everyone, and by this turnout, from what you see, her love spread far.
Everyone here united, all with the same intention.
Just appreciate her and rejoice her spirit and make sure she is loving and caring, and this is her birthday. Happy birthday, London. We love you.
Definitely an emotional balloon release. Now, 2 people were arrested in connection with the death of London Thomas. One of those people was released, but of course has not been cleared yet. The other person has been charged with lying to a peace officer. So a lot more to come on this one. Reporting live, Camille Mary, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Camille, I wonder how that part of this is landing with the community who were present there, because this investigation appears to be fast changing, and police have had to look at certain suspects and then turn in other directions. How are they responding to that?
Yeah, of course, we asked them that, and they are steadfast in, of course, wanting justice. And now that they have had the burial, the funeral, and then this vigil, they said that really they're focused on getting justice for London Thomas. I asked the uncle, is he confident that they will get justice? He said absolutely, without a doubt. So they have faith in the legal system, and hopefully they will get resolution sooner than later. Hilary,
Yeah,
back
we're
to
hoping
you.
right along with them. Thank you so much, Camille Mary, live for us tonight.
Also new tonight, the details of the alleged crimes are disturbing, according to the Oakland County Sheriff. A Metro Detroit man is being held on a $1 million bond accused of sex trafficking a woman for more than a year's time. 33-year-old Trevor Scarborough was arrested at his home in Pontiac on Thursday. Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard says it was a tip which led to this arrest. Now he's accused of running a human trafficking operation. The sheriff says right now they have 1 victim, but there's a possibility of more to follow.
It's really, really so disgusting, the kinds of things he did to this poor woman and required her to do with other people, with animal. It's just so out of bounds, it's hard to describe.
Now, if Scarborough is able to post bond, he will be forced to wear a GPS tether. The sheriff is asking anyone with information on other potential victims to please call the Oakland County Sheriff's Office.
The unknown is how long could this have gone on for? How long would they be taken off the streets against their will?
Another case with disturbing allegations. Detroit police stumbled on what investigators believe is a human trafficking operation, and now 2 people are behind bars. Darlene Moore and Diamond Clark were taken into custody. The reason police were there, they got a call about a strong-armed robbery. Now, when officers got there, they found 2 women being held captive in an apartment on the west side of Detroit. Moore and Clark are charged with human trafficking and unlawful imprisonment. Both are still behind bars on $500,000 bond.
A former Detroit nurse accused of stealing fentanyl from an emergency room has pled guilty to tampering with consumer product. 53-year-old Travis Eskrid from Grosse Pointe Park is accused of swapping out fentanyl vials for saline at Ascension St. John in Detroit back in 2022. Federal prosecutors say Eskrid admitted to stealing and using the fentanyl. They also say he tampered with the vials nearly 180 times in just 4 months. Eskrid faces up to 10 years in prison. His sentencing is scheduled for September.
Well, they're accused of trying to steal packages, and the sight of them running through the neighborhood in question apparently helped land 3 Detroiters behind bars. Arnell Ware Jr., Eliza Braggs, and Jalen Jackson were arrested. Several witnesses reported seeing them running through their yards in Bloomfield Township. Now, they allegedly tried to steal a package from a mailbox in that neighborhood. When they were caught by a neighbor, the 3 took off, and the driver crashed the car in a ditch. All 3 were charged with attempted mail theft and released on personal bonds.
All right, joining us now, Derek Kevra. And Derek, they always say you should wait around Mother's Day to plant your flowers. And now we know why. It was a beautiful start to this weekend.
Yeah. That frost could not have gotten any closer to Mother's Day.
No kidding.
Yeah, so we woke up with some pretty chilly temperatures out there this morning. And there is another frost advisory tonight.
Okay.
In the northern Michigan, so closer to UP.
We're good.
Not
Hopefully
down
people
here.
enjoyed it.
Right. Yes, things will be chilly out there tonight, but they will not be frost chilly. Well, we'll talk more about that frost advisory for northern Michigan coming up a little bit later in the show. But first, a look at what we can expect as we move into Mother's Day, which is shaping up to be very nice. Not quite as warm as today, but perhaps more comfortable through the afternoon. But also because temperatures aren't going to be quite as high, the mornings will be on the cooler side, and then the evenings will be a little bit cooler as well. We'll see the temperatures in just a second. First, to check on the Fox model. Fox Futurecast showing nada out there through tomorrow. It's going to be a very sunny day. The next chance of rain is going to come Tuesday as we head into next week. So we'll wrap up the weekend dry. We'll start next week dry. Notice how these temperatures are cooling off, especially for areas that are along the waterways. The southern portions of Lake Huron, like the city of Port Huron, Lake Huron, Port Huron, are going to be pretty chilly out there for tonight and through the day tomorrow as well. They're not going to get quite as warm. But for us, a lot of us in southeast Michigan, 68 degrees with some sunshine. Nice looking Mother's Day, warmer as we head into next week. Monday starts a run of nearly 80-degree weather with a chance for some showers too. We'll talk more about that coming up in a little bit. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Derek. Well, if you're looking for something to do, it's the perfect weekend to enjoy some art. The 44th Annual Art Birmingham Festival is already underway.
Yeah, already more than 150 artists are showcasing their work. They're working in mediums like paint, jewelry, glass, textiles, ceramics, and so much more. Fox 2's Amy Lang shows us.
It's a menagerie of color and texture, bold paintings and photography, glass, ceramic, metal sculptures and jewelry, all at Art Birmingham this weekend in Shane Park.
It's so wonderful to be able to walk into the tents, speak to the artists, understand the story behind the art.
Art is more than just drawing something and selling it. It's a way of connecting with people.
Artist Chrissy Stratford does just that. So much detail in her drawings, each piece at the art fair with a story to tell.
I love history and mythology and kind of preserving stories, so I use really old paper. So for example, here I've got some pages from an 1860s German Bible. Wow. Their hair is made from the illustrations.
It's very therapeutic to just create things and make things that people love.
Troy Anderson, an English teacher and wrestling coach, creates copper art for outdoors like whimsical tree houses and fanciful frogs, while metalsmith Sharon Donovan makes jewelry.
We are modeling her beautiful work.
Your earrings are silver and 14-karat gold. They're woven with Victorian beads on 2 colors of silk thread.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm wearing the classic V earring that is where my work started.
I primarily specialize in knitting using tweeds like cottons, merinos, silks, and I hand blend them to make tops like my crop sweater, and then my signature pieces like the shawls and slipovers.
Beth Two Sticks from Two Sticks Five Stones learned to knit from her mother, while Saeed Oladejo Lawal's love of color comes from his father. He wants you to hear the music when you see his work, like the maestro Jimi Hendrix.
How about using colors to express the mood of music, the direction of music, the impact of music.
150 juried artists with works on display, the perfect place for a family outing for Mother's Day for this mom of 2, Camille Petrick.
And the weather. It's so nice. I know. It's beautiful. You can't ask for anything better.
It's perfect. Lots of things to see, so we're excited.
And then if you find something here that you might want,
then if the opportunity presents itself, so be it. You know, that's why we're here. It's perfect.
On Sunday, the hours here at the fair are 10 to 5. It is Mother's Day, so come on out and enjoy. Happy Mother's Day. In Birmingham, Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.